Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a 2021 Toyota Venza Hybrid XLE in the color blue. Let's take a look. Up front, underneath the hood, we have the hybrid 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine. Gets up to 219 horsepower and 163 pound-foot of torque. Up front, you have your LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, and across the front bumper, you'll find these little round nodules. Those are your front parking sensors. Of course, we have that blue hybrid Toyota logo. Along the side, we have alloy wheels. You have a hybrid badge on either side up front. Side mirrors have integrated turn signals, blind spot monitoring, and underneath you'll find your puddle lights. As you move back, you'll find you have tinted windows all throughout the back. Up top, we have the silver roof rails. And then on the back here, along the rear bumper, we have more of the backup parking sensors here. On the left, you have your Venza badge, and then on the right is the XLE Hybrid trim level badge. In the middle, underneath your rear logo, is your backup camera. And then to open up your rear space here, reach under the logo and press the button. Inside here, first things first, we have one of the JBL speakers that you'll find throughout the system. We also have the interior cargo cover here. This does a fully extend outward and click into these little spaces on either side in order to protect the privacy of anything you have stored in your rear spaces back here. Your second row seating has a 60-40 split. You can see it right here. Seats are adjustable to move the seats up and down for comfort's sake, or in order to lay them down flat to extend your cargo space forward into the cab. This can be done by releasing the handles on the top outside corners of your seats. Lots of storage space all throughout the back here. If you look down, you'll find this little tab. If you lift that up, you're able to access your spare tire and all the tools you need for it. And on the right-hand side, you see this little silver trim piece and these handles. If you lift up this little plastic cover here, that is where you will find your battery stored. To close up your space here, you can reach up to the handle on the right-hand side. There is the optional for your kick release. And then, of course, you have electronic buttons. Simply close or close and lock. Next, let's take a look inside. Inside here, you'll see your internal upholstery is this lovely gray leatherette. It has this slightly tan golden stitching throughout. Rear passengers have access to the folding down armrest/cup holders. Easily folds away to increase your seating space. On the back of the front passenger seat, as well as the front driver's seat, there is pouch storage available. And then on the back of the console, there are charger spaces down below. Currently, we have the carpeted Venza mats throughout the unit. In the door, we have a look at the dual tone of the two different shades of gray, as well as some of this really luxurious wood trimming that you'll find throughout the front of this unit. Taking a look at the handle, you'll find these double lines of outside corner. These indicate keyless entry. If you have the key fob on your person, you can simply tap your hand here to lock and unlock. Inside here, we have some look at more of the little silver trim pieces you'll find, as well as this really gorgeous metallic stitching that you'll find all throughout this main cab and dash space. Below that, power windows for front and back, child safety lock, power lock system, and side mirror controls. On the left, this allows you to fold your mirrors in flat with the body of your unit. This can be done automatically with locking and unlocking, or you can do it manually with these controls. Just above that, memory seat settings, which of course means electronic seat adjustment. Back, front, up, down, and your lumbar support. You have both your hood release and gas releases on the bottom left-hand side of your dash. Above that, controls for dash brightness, automatic headlamps, traction control, the defrost for your rear wiper blade, heated leather steering wheel, and power trunk release. We also have the power tilt and telescopic on this steering wheel. Hop up here and take a look at the features on the steering wheel itself. Left-hand side here, controls for your dash display, hands-free communication, and your volume control. On the right-hand side, you have radio controls in the bottom, adaptive cruise control up top, which includes sonar and lane departure. And then in the middle here is your infotainment display screen. Nice big, super wide display screen. You can see so much information on this at any point in time. For example, one of the things, of course, is built-in navigation with this unit. Aside from that, we have the controls down below. You can go back to that multi-screen in Home, into your menu, where you have all of your setup and app options. You also have all of your audio, which includes AM, FM, and satellite radio, full Bluetooth connectivity, and optional adapters for USB and aux. We also, on the right-hand side, see a lot of displays, such as this, which displays your hybrid battery charging information. You can simply swipe to see more of your information, including the display for the climate. It's much easier than simply tapping the buttons, which will display up and down, but on here it's a lot more clear. This includes access to heated and cooled seats, as well as all of your other audio options. Instead of having to change, say you're trying to take an eye on your navigation, you don't have to leave that screen in order to adjust your audio listening. Underneath that, four ways, all of your different options, including the power for the radio and the volume for it. We also have the temperature controls, dual temperature, so that you and your front passenger can have your own unique temperature settings. You have a tune scroll to the right, defrost for front and rear windshield, as well as your side mirrors. Underneath this is your push start ignition. In the back here, you'll notice this little glowing green dot. This indicates that this little black pad all the way in the back of the storage space is actually a wireless charging pad. It is compatible with all wireless charging devices. Nice thing, you're able to put your phone down on there. Not only will it not lose its charge, but you can still see if notifications are going off on it, but it's not going to move around because it is inset back there, so your phone's not going to go flying when you shift into drive. Aside from that, you have your USB and aux adapters back there. We've got your parking brakes, EV modes, and driving modes. Gear shift all throughout here. As well, if you look closely, you'll notice some of that internal lighting, ambient mood, that pops out a lot better at nighttime, of course. Behind that, cup holders, and then the manual controls for 3 variant levels for heated and cooled seats. On the left, it's on heat with the orange lighting, and then on the right, it is on the cool with the green lighting. Behind that is your console space. Then to the right, you have more of that lovely stitching details. Up overhead, this is where you have your rear view mirror with these 1, 2, and 3 dot controls. Those are garage door openers. Above that, you have controls for your overhead lighting as well as your SOS button. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this 2021 Toyota Venza XLE Hybrid, all-wheel drive, in the color blue. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703, and remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.